Painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. A painter should begin every canvas with a wash of black, because all things in nature are dark except where exposed by the light. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward, for there you have been, and there you will always long to return. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery of oneself. I have from an early age abjured the use of meat, and the time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look upon the murder of men. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so life well used brings happy death. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, those who do not see. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. The function of muscle is to pull and not to push, except in the case of the genitals and the tongue. I thought I was learning to live, I was only learning to die. The time will come when men such as I will look upon the murder of animals as they now look on the murder of men. The artist sees what others only catch a glimpse of. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity, and in cold weather becomes frozen, even so does an action sap the vigors of the mind. I have offended God and mankind because my work didn't reach the quality it should have. All sciences are vain and full of errors that are not born of experience, the mother of all knowledge. A poet knows he has achieved perfection not when there is nothing left to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. Learning is the only thing the mind never exhausts, never fears, and never regrets. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. Blinding ignorance does mislead us. Oh, wretched mortals, open your eyes. In rivers, the water that you touch is the last of what has passed and the first of that which comes, so with present time. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. Why does the eye see more clearly when asleep than the imagination when awake? Marriage is like putting your hand into a bag of snakes in the hope of pulling out an eel. The acquisition of knowledge is always of use to the intellect, because it may thus drive out useless things and retain the good. For nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first known. Anyone who conducts an argument by appealing to authority is not using his intelligence, he is just using his memory. As every divided kingdom falls, so every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. The painter will produce pictures of little merit, if he takes the works of others as his standard. Truth at last cannot be hidden. Dissimulation is of no avail. Dissimulation is to no purpose before so great a judge. Falsehood puts on a mask. Nothing is hidden under the sun. To develop a complete mind, study the science of art, Study the art of science. Learn how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else. Many have made a trade of delusions and false miracles, deceiving the stupid multitudes.